What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game, and all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do, and it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our continuing coverage of the 2017 Dixie Youth Baseball AAA Minor B Division State Tournament, also the traditional and the Ozone State Tournaments here from Marianna, Florida. I'm Mike Wright. I'll handle the play-by-play of today's game in the B Division between Blountstown and Liberty County. And, well, you know the story. Yesterday we had a 5-hour delay in one tournament, 6-hour delay in another, and today's games were supposed to start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're pushed back to a 2 p.m. start local time here in Marianna. But the good news is, for now, there is no rain, and we're ready for baseball, as it will be Blountstown and Liberty County playing in an elimination game. Let's give you the starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, Blountstown, their manager, Jeremy Whitworth, assisted by Travis Smith, Matt Jones, and Steve Williams. Leading off will be the catcher, number 34, Creed Whitworth, as he makes his way to the plate. Batting second, the left fielder, number 25, Isaiah Perkins. Batting third at first base, number 5, Tyler Jones. The cleanup hitter is the shortstop, number 6, Jackson Williams. Batting fifth in center field, number 4, Brahim Washington, as the first pitch of the ball game is up and in for ball 1. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 1, Cadence Hires. Batting seventh at second base, number 3, Cole Watson. Batting eighth at third base, number 10, Corbin Cook. Batting ninth, number 7, Dan McDougald, as that one almost hit the batter. Batting 10th, the right fielder, number 24, Boosie Ingram. Batting 11th, number 2, Aiden Lane. And batting 12th, number 33, Alex Dunlap. Wyatt Hunter is on the mound. He's a right-hander, and his next pitch is inside for a ball. And the count 2-1. 2-1 the count with nobody out, nobody on, just underway. Top of the first. This one's popped up left side, and it will drop for a base hit. Leadoff single for Blountstown. That will send up Isaiah Perkins, the left fielder. Defensively for Liberty County, Wyatt Hunter on the mound. Jackson Mayo behind the plate catching. Set the rest of the defense after this play. It's a good bunt. Only one play for Hunter, the pitcher, but his throw not in time. Bunt single, the runner going to third. And the throw to third will send the runner back to second. Runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the first for Blountstown. Around the horn defensively for Liberty County in the infield, left to right. Cy Shiver at third. Jay Brown at short. Maddox Taunton at second. Riley Edwards at first. Jackson Mayo behind the plate catching. In the outfield, left to right, Michael Glisson, Connor McSpadden, and Dylan Chester. 2 on with nobody out for first baseman Tyler Jones. First pitch taken outside for ball 1. Runner going to third and now to second, and both runners will move up a base. Runners at second and third for Jones. Next pitch, up and in for a ball. And the count now 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch from Hunter. Popped up to third. Coming in is Shiver. He will make the catch. And there's your first out of the ballgame. One out for the shortstop, number 6, Jackson Williams. First pitch, a little bit low for ball 1. Runners coming home as the throw went back to the pitcher. The throw home, not in time. Creed Whitworth steals home. And Isaiah Perkins moves to third. Blountstown takes the first lead of the game, 1-0. Well, folks, you can participate during the broadcast by sending in shout-outs and best wishes via text message. The number for this game, area code 352-258-8450. This is popped up behind home plate, but out of play. Once again, that number, 352-258-8450. If you'd like to send in a shout-out, send it via text message. This is popped up to first, and the first baseman, Edwards, is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So a couple of pop-ups in the infield. 2 outs for Brahim Washington. Washington, the number 5 hitter in the order, starting in center field today. First pitch, good bunt right in front of home plate. The catcher, Mayo, picks it up. And, well, he has no throw, and the runner's going to score. Suicide squeeze there, squeeze bunt. Base hit for Washington. And Blountstown with 2 here in the first inning. Perfectly executed first inning by Blountstown. Cadence hires the pitcher at the plate. He takes a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. That's in the dirt. Runner going to second. No throw down there. Stolen base for Washington. We'll play 6 to determine who stays alive. This is an elimination game. As that one is in there for a called strike. Nothing in 2 now to Hires. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 5 p.m. Of course, weather permitting. As that wild pitch is going to get the runner to third base. Winner of this game will have to play the winner of tonight's winner's bracket game between DeSoto County, Franklin County. Another pop-up, this one to third, but it's in fair territory and dropped. That will be an error. The throw to second is not in time. So an E5 plates another run. Hire slides in safely at second. And Blountstown with 3 runs in the top of the first inning. Seventh batter to come to the plate here in the first. First pitch inside. That's going to be a pass ball off the glove of the catcher. The throw to first, or third rather, gets away. Here comes the run home. The throw to the plate, not in time. Pass ball and then an error on the catcher to make it 4-0. Base is empty. And the next pitch to Watson, fouled out of play behind home plate. This is swung on and hit in the air, left side. Another opportunity for the third baseman, and this time in foul territory, Cy Shiver will make the catch for out number 3. But a big inning for Blountstown. They played 4 runs, and as we head to the bottom of the first, it's Blountstown 4, Liberty County coming to the plate right after this timeout here on JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Mike Rideout back here in Marianna as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Let's give you the starting lineups for Liberty County. The Bulldogs, manager Grant Conyers, assisted by Ricky Mayo, Matthew Chester, and Jared Roberts. Leading off will be the center fielder, number 22, Connor McSpadden, batting second at second base, number 11, Maddox Taunton. Shortstop, number 3, Jay Brown, bats third. The cleanup hitter is the catcher, number 45, Jackson Mayo. Batting fifth in left field, number 28, Michael Glisson. Batting sixth, the DH, number 14, Dylan Holcomb. Batting seventh, number 10, Renner Roberts. Batting eighth at first base, number 1, Riley Edwards. Batting ninth, third baseman, number 41, Cy Shiver. Batting 10th, number 82, Caleb Conyers. Batting 11th, right fielder, number 15, Dylan Chester. And batting 12th, the pitcher, number 2, Wyatt Hunter. They will face a right-hander on the mound for Blountstown, number 1, Cadence Hires. 4-0 Blountstown. First pitch here in the bottom of the first inning. It's taken outside for ball 1. Once again, if you'd like to send a shout out, send it via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. That one is swung on, and we've gotten a piece of that one. Count evens at 1-1. Next pitch. One's taken low for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a foul ball, got a piece of it. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. We're down to the final 6 here in the B division. 2 teams will be eliminated today. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Hires. There's your first down of the inning. Also the first strikeout for Cadence Hires. 1 out for Maddox Taunton, the second baseman. Following this game, we'll have another elimination game between Shalimar and Fort Meade. This one hit in the air to left field, backpedaling the left fielder, and caught by Isaiah Perkins. Just kept those feet churning in the grass, backpedaling and making the out. 2 away. 2 out for Jay Brown, the shortstop. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Game times today, 2, 4:30, and 7. They were 10, 1, and 3. Weather permitting, game times tomorrow, 2 and 5. That one's to the backstop, but no harm, no one on base. The pitching rules: the maximum number of pitches you can throw is 75 pitches, although you can begin a batter on 74 and finish that batter. If you throw between 1 and 40, you can come back on no rest. Ball hit right back to the mound, and a nice play by Hires as he knocked it down, picked it up, then throws out Brown 1-3. That's a 1-2-3 inning here in the first. 41 to 65 pitches, you need 36 hours rest. 66 plus, you need 48 hours rest. We've completed one. It's Blountstown 4 and Liberty County nothing. Back for the second inning right after this here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight glaring on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there.
Welcome back to Mariana. There was one defensive change, but I don't know if you folks could tell by watching your monitor there, as the first pitch of the inning is a strike to Corbin Cook. 8, 9, and 10 to up for Blountstown. The center fielder, Connor McSpadden, got hurt. I didn't see what happened. I just saw that he was down. Then he came up limping. He's come out of the game. Number 82 has come in, Caleb Conyers, but it looks like Conyers, instead of going to center, switches with Michael Glisson over in left. And also we do have a new right fielder, number 10, Renner Roberts. So 2 new outfielders for Liberty County. Let's certainly hope that McSpadden is okay. Not sure if he just twisted an ankle or what may have happened. He was limping. Check swing, that one's taken outside for a ball. And the count 3-1. 4-0 Blountstown here in the top of the second. Game scheduled for 6. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball left side, past the diving shortstop and into center field for a base hit. Blountstown had 3 hits in the first inning. 2 were bunt singles. Let's see if they continue to try to play small ball here. Dan McDougald, the number 9 hitter in the order. Where's number 7 will bat? Well, the cloud just off to our left. Big gray sky moving in. Darkening up a bit. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yesterday it hit us. The day before moved around us. McDougald does show bunt. Pulls the bat back. Takes a strike. Runner's going to second. The throw, the tag. He's out at second base. Nice play by Maddox Taunton, who applied the tag, and even better play by Mayo, the catcher, who put it right there. Caught stealing 2-4. Base is now empty with 1 out. Let's see if McDougald chose bunt again. No, he looks to be swinging away. Takes that one inside for a ball. Next pitch from Hunter. Swung on and fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, line right to third. Shiver snags it. 2 away. And we'll send up Boosie Ingram. We've updated the schedule for you for all of the tournaments here in Marietta on the JockJive Facebook page. One of the many reasons to like us on Facebook. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. We need your help to get there. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball lifted in the air to left field, and a diving attempt. Did he get it? No. It will be a base hit, but a great effort out there. That was Caleb Conyers trying to take away a hit. Runner at first with 2 outs. Once again, folks, if you'd like to send a shout-out, send it via text message. The number for this game, area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. Aiden Lane, the batter. Also, subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel, and you'll get an email notification when the game's about to begin. Base hit down the third base line. Ingram going to third. He'll hold up there. It's a double for Aiden Lane. Blountstown back in business. They lead it 4-0 here in the top of the second. Liberty County manager out of the dugout to talk with the home plate umpire. I'm obstructed from the third base back, so I couldn't tell that it had stayed fair. Obviously, it rolled foul, but as long as it goes across that bag fair, it's a fair ball. Doesn't matter where it ends up. But obviously, the home plate umpire has a great look at it. This one in the dirt. The runner thought about coming home, but it'll stay, and that's a good idea because Mayo got to it quickly. Alex Dunlap, the batter, with the top of the order on deck. 2 outs with 2 on. Blountstown threatening, leading 4-0 in the top of the second inning. This is an elimination game here on day 3. Breaking ball inside corner. Called strike, 1-1. Good pitch from Wyatt Hunter. The 1-1 pitch. That's taken inside for a ball, 2-1. You can go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. We'll keep you updated. Weather delays, etc. Hey, we're your source. That one's in the dirt. 3-1 the count. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs. The 3-1 pitch. That one outside and a little bit high for ball 4. So the bases are loaded for the top of the order. Creed Whitworth began the game with a base hit to left field. He'll bat with 3 ahead of him. Blountstown hoping for a 2-out rally. Liberty County hoping to get out of the inning without giving up another run. First pitch from Wyatt Hunter. Righty versus righty matchup. Wild pitch. A runner's coming home this time. The throw to the plate is late. And it's now 5-0 Liberty County. Ingram scoring on that last play. Runners up a base. Lane now at third base. Dunlap at second. And the pitch to Whitworth. Swung on and popped up into shallow center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes run number 2. And the throw to the plate, close but not in time. The throw to third, also not in time. 2 runs will score on the play, and it's now 7-0 Blountstown. Whitworth now 2 for 2. Isaiah Perkins, the batter, had a bunt single his first at bat. 7-0 Blountstown here in the second inning. First pitch is swung on and fouled off for strike 1. This rally starting with 2 outs. And a bunt attempt. He did offer at it and missed it for strike 2. Our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. Send your shout-outs via text message. Just in case you are new to the shout-outs, here's what we're looking for. Who's it to, who's it from, and where are you guys watching the game? As an example, good luck, Isaiah Perkins from Mom and Dad watching in Blountstown. Just as an example. If you want to send a shout-out, send it via text message. Next pitch, grounded to first. Edwards is there. He'll go to the bag. 3 unassisted, and the inning is over. But 3 more runs come across the plate for Blountstown. And as we head to the bottom of the second, it's now Blountstown 7, Liberty County nothing. Back with more baseball here in Marietta right after this at JockJive.com.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight glaring on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Blountstown keeping the pressure on. After 4 in the first, they've added 3 in the second for a commanding 7-0 lead. Let's see the Bulldogs can get the bats going. Here's a shout out to Creed Whitworth, number 34, playing for Blountstown AAA All-Stars from Granny and Ridge. Thank you, guys. That's how it's done, folks. If you want to send a shout out, send it via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. That's the number for all games here on Field 3. All games in the B division. Unless for whatever reason they move it to a game to a different field because of weather. Otherwise, that will be your shout-out number. First pitch missed outside to Mayo. It's batters 4, 5, and 6 for Liberty County. This one outside for a ball. This one fouled back, and the count 2-1. Hires on the mound. Got Mayo to go down low. Missed it for strike 2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Actually, that was ball 4. My apologies. I was one behind here. So Mayo takes first base on the leadoff walk. It's a first walk issued by Hires. Michael Glisson, the batter. And the first pitch outside the dirt for ball 1. Glisson, the starting left fielder for Liberty County, although he moved to center field once they put Conyers in the game. This is fouled back to even the count at 1-1. Nobody out with a runner at first. Liberty County trails 7-0 here in the second inning. Next pitch inside for ball 2. 2-1. That one's outside for ball 3. 3-1. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Ground ball to third. They'll go to second, but throw it away. That'll be an error on the third baseman. Mayo rounding third. He's coming home. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Liberty County is on the scoreboard. Glisson ends up at second base. And it's 7-1. That sends up Dylan Holcomb. Shows bunt. Pulls the bat back and takes a strike. Still nobody out here in the second. Bulldogs hoping to play a few runs here and get back in this game. Next one there for strike 2 on the outside corner. Good pitch from Hires. Outside for ball 1. 1-2. Weather permitting, we'll have Shalimar and Fort Meade this afternoon at 4:30. DeSoto County and Franklin County tonight at 7. That one bounces in there for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch. Breaking ball, fooled him, swing and a miss. Good pitch, a curve ball from Hires. That's his second strikeout of the game, and that's the first out of the inning. That sends out Renner Roberts. Roberts shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it low for a ball. Actually, excuse me, it's called a strike. 0-1 the count. Hires from the stretch with a runner at second. This one line to second. Now hits the ground and goes underneath the glove of the second baseman. They'll hold the runner at third base. Glisson went to third on the play. That'll be a base hit. It's a little soft line drive that ultimately hit the ground. So they weren't able to make the play, and runners are on the corners. 1 out, 2 on for number 8 hitter Riley Edwards. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Next pitch outside for a ball. One pitch. That's outside, ball 2. And a swing and a miss. The 2-strike pitch. That's outside for a ball. Full count. Liberty County with 1 run in. They've got 2 on with 1 out. The pitch to Edwards. That is called strike 3. Wasn't quite sure there until we see the umpire's strike 3 call. Edwards caught looking. The runner goes to second on the play. That's the second out. And the first pitch to Cy Shiver is in there for strike 1. So Blountstown now with a chance to get out of the inning. But here comes the coach to the mound. Let's see what they decide to do here. Maybe just a quick conversation. Once again, our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. If you'd like to send a shout-out, send it via text message, 352-258-8450. Just a quick word. That's 35 pitches for Cadence Hires. Once again, you can throw 40 and come back on no rest. So let's see if he's on a shorter leash now. This pitch is outside for a ball to Shiver. Cy Shiver, the number 9 hitter in the order, the starting third baseman. Batting with runners at second and third and 2 outs. This one hit into right field, base hit. That will plate at least 1 run. They're waving home the other. The right fielder holding on to the ball and finally will throw it to second, so both runs will score. Got to get that ball in quickly. Hit your cutoff man. And it's now 7-3. Caleb Conyers, the batter. And we are going to have a pitching change. So they want to be able to bring Hires back without any rest. which is why they will make the change now. Isaiah Perkins coming into the game. And I can't remember if I noted this or not, but number 2, Aiden Lane, is now in left field, and number 7, Dan McDougald, is in right field. So Perkins will come in and face the number 10 hitter. Hires throws 1 2/3. He allows 3 runs, and he's responsible for the runner at first. Only gave up 2 hits. One was an infield hit. He walked 1 and struck out 3. We'll let Perkins take his warm-up tosses. We'll take a break. Back to Mariana right after this here on JockJive.com.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone, except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan.
All right, coming back from the break, my apologies there. We're a little bit late as the first pitch was a strike to Conyers. The second one is swung on and missed for strike 2. And during that pitching change, I was also able to walk over and check a score in the AAA traditional bracket. Sebring with a 1-0 lead against Mariana. They're in the 3rd inning of that game. That's an elimination game. Not sure what the umpire is saying to the Blountstown dugout. To pitch outside, 1-2. So 3 runs have come across the plate. An error led to 1 run, and then Shiver singles in 2 more. I went outside again. Ball 2, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, lefty against the righty. Taken high for ball 3, full count. Isaiah Perkins, the left-hander, in relief of starter Cadence Hires, trying to get out of the inning. Next pitch, swing, and he missed. That will do it. Blountstown pitchers retire or strike out the side, but not before Liberty County is able to plate 3 runs. They're back in the game after trailing 7-0 as we head to the 3rd. It's now 7-3. Back with more baseball in Mariana right after this here on JockJive.com.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game. And all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do. And it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
Tyler Jones leading it off for Blountstown here in the third inning against Wyatt Hunter. We also have a defensive change that we'll get to. That one called strike. I believe the count now 2-1. Batters 3, 4, and 5 as that one's outside for a ball. Jones popped up to third, his first at bat. The defensive change for Liberty County is in right field. That one misses outside for a ball. I thought they said 13 for 10, but I don't have a number 13. Maybe they said 14. Leadoff walk, that sends up Jackson Williams. The first pitch, breaking ball inside part of the plate, called strike. 7-3 Blountstown. We're in the top of the third, game scheduled for 6. Looks like Blountstown may run away with it, but Liberty County able to come back with 3 big runs in the bottom of the second. That one inside and high for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side, underneath the glove of the shortstop, into left center for a base hit. The runner thinking about third, but he'll go back to second. And here comes Blountstown again with 2 on and nobody out. Not going to get those runs back. Brasheen Washington had a bunt single and drove in a run his last at bat. Also, we're going to have a runner at second base, number 2. Aiden Lane will go in and run. First pitch to Washington. Wild pitch. It's going to get both runners up a base. Washington did show bunt, but that one nowhere near the plate. Hunter's next pitch. Swung on, hit in the air left side, but hooking foul and out of play. That evens the count at 1-1. Lane at third base, Williams at second. 2 on with nobody out for Blountstown, and we wait on the baseball to come in to the home plate umpire. Still kind of dark behind us, but hoping that stuff will move around us. It's already been delayed to start the day by 5 hours. Actually, 4 hours. Pitch inside for a ball, 2-1. We had a 5 and 6 hour delay yesterday because of weather. Ground ball to third. The long throw. No, it's going to come home late, not in time. Thought they might go to first. Be a fielder's choice for Washington. He'll pick up an RBI. Lane will score. Williams moves to third. And it's now 8-3. Runners on the corners with nobody out for Cadence Hires. Hires reached on an air his first at bat. Came around to score. First pitch in there for a strike. Hires had showed bunt, pulled the bat back. 0-1 to count. Popping some more corn down there Popcorn machine just below us. Washington going to go to second. So both runners in scoring position. Once again, our shout-out number, if you want to send a shout-out, send it via text message, area code 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. And that one outside for a ball to even the count. Scored a report from the Ozone State Tournament. Marty Palman handling the play-by-play. And an elimination game. It's Mariana 1, Chipley nothing, top of the third. Count now 2-1 to Hires. The 2-1 pitch. That one almost hit him. It's a wild pitch, and runner's going to come home. It's also ball 3. Blountstown now leads it 9-3. They've got 2 of those 3 runs back. And still nobody out looking for more. Next pitch. That one hit out of play, right side. Full count. Next pitch to Hires. Again, fouled off. Blountstown 9, Liberty County 3. We're in the top of the third. It's in the dirt. Another wild pitch. That's ball 4. The runner's coming home. The throw, the tag, not in time. Now the runner going to second. And no throw down there. So they get all 3 of the runs back, and they got a chance to add to it with a runner at second and nobody out. Mariana has hit a solo home run in the traditional tournament to tie Sebring at 1 apiece in the 4th inning. Anthony Crone's got a good one. Feel free to flip over and watch some of that one here on JockJive. Liberty County may be making a change here. Looks like that's going to be it for Wyatt Hunter. The new pitcher is number 3, Jay Brown. Connor McSpadden is back in the game. That's good to see. He had an injury earlier in the game. Came out, but now back in. Cole Watson will be the batter. 10-3 our score. Blountstown up 7 with a runner at second and nobody out here in the top of the third. Game scheduled for 6. Unless we end up with a mercy roll, it's 15 runs after 3, 10 runs after 4. Here's some other defensive changes. Maddox Taunton is now playing short, and Caleb Conyers has moved to second base. Jay Brown on the mound. In the Ozone Tournament, Mariana has taken a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the third inning. So here's Cole Watson with a chance to add to this 7-run advantage for Blountstown. Blountstown got out to a 7-0 lead, but Liberty County with 3 in the bottom of the second looked like they were going to get back in the game, but Blountstown pulling away here in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch misses for ball 1. Brown from the stretch is 1-0 pitch. Ground ball off the glove of the pitcher. Brown knocks it down, picks it up, underhand toss. Great play as he stuck with it and got the out. 1-3 put out. Hires moves to 3rd, but there is the first out of the inning. So they get that first one, which sometimes can be the toughest. It sends up Corbin Cook, who singled his first at bat. Here's a shout out. Actually, this is just someone saying hello. Matt Benedict doing a great job, Mike. That's from Matt Bassard. I believe he's umpiring this tournament. Good to hear from you, Matt. The 1-out pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, well, snagged it short. Great play, but no throw. Taunton did a great job to keep it in the infield, but he has no throw. That'll be an infield hit and an RBI for Cook. Scoring on the play is Hires. And it's now 11-3. Dan McDougald lined out to 3rd, his first at bat. First pitch inside for ball 1 to McDougald. Got heard a little thunder. Let's hope it stays away. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike. A 1-1 pitch from Brown. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Weather permitting, we'll have another elimination game coming up next. Shalimar and Fort Meade, scheduled for a 4:30 start. Ground ball, sharply hit off the glove of the 3rd baseman and into left field. We'll call that unofficially a hit. It was hard hit. Hit hard. Shiver not able to come up with it. 2 on for the top of the order. Creed Whitworth is 2 for 2 today. Going to have a runner go in at second base. So Whitworth at second, McDougald at first for Whitworth. Couple of hits, 2 runs driven in. Brown looks around at the runners on base. Now comes set. The 1-out pitch. Whitworth looked to bunt it. He did offer at it and missed it. Whitworth for strike 1. This is the 8th batter to come to the plate here in the top of the 3rd inning for Blountstown. Looking to take a double-digit lead as that one's inside for a ball, even it up at 1-1. Only 2 unbeaten teams in the B division. DeSoto County and Franklin County. They're scheduled to play tonight at 7. One pitch. That's in the dirt for a ball. Runners will hold as the catcher Mayo kept it in front of him. 2-1. You can see on your monitor, your screen that you're watching, that it's darkening up a little bit. Lights are not on here at the facility just yet. That's grounded foul to 3rd. 2-2 the count. Wind picking up and blowing out and to the right. This one popped up into shallow right field. Actually, it won't quite make the outfield. Just on the edge of the grass, the second baseman able to make the catch. Conyers with a put out to retire Whitworth. 2 away. And that will send up the number 9 batter of this inning. Number 2 hitter in the order, left fielder number 25, Isaiah Perkins. He had a bunt single in the first, grounded out to first in the second, and he bunts it foul to start his at bat here in the third. 4 runs in for Blountstown, an 11-3 lead. We're in the top of the third inning of this elimination game. Oh, 1 pitch. That one is swung on, and I think he got a piece of it. He did. Runners will have to go back to the bag. Two pitch, hit foul into the seats. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 on. An 8-run advantage for Blountstown. Jay Brown from the stretch with 2 on. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul again. Next pitch outside for a ball, 1-2. DVD copies of any game in the state tournament. Well, a lot of fans are getting up. We may be in a delay, or maybe they're anticipating we're going to be hit by rain. A lot of fans getting up and moving, taking shelter. This one's popped up to the shortstop, and we have a collision between the shortstop and the base runner. And the runner will be called out. Runner interference for the third out of the inning. Fans anticipating the bad weather moving in as the wind has picked up, and it does look like rain is on the way. Still no word, though, if we're in a delay as of yet, but you can actually see out to my left. You guys can't see, but I can see to my left that rain is falling, so it could be heading this way. The wind is certainly blowing in that direction. For Blountstown, 4 big runs in the third inning. And as we head to the bottom of the third here in Marianna, in this elimination game of the AAA Minor B Division State Tournament, it's now Blountstown 11, Liberty County 3 here on JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution, and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
They may be getting a little bit of the wet stuff down there. Fans were scattering to take cover as we begin the bottom of the third with a strike from Isaiah Perkins. 11-12-1 for Liberty County. Dylan Chester leading things off. Liberty County down 8. Game scheduled for 6. Next pitch up high for a ball. Liberty County with 3 last inning, but Blountstown keeping the pressure on. 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third. There's another strike to Chester. Isaiah Perkins looking for back-to-back strikeouts going back to last inning. That one misses for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Lefty against the righty. Perkins to Chester. And the 2-2 pitch. Called, strike 3. 1 away. It's in the 5th inning now in the traditional AAA tournament. Still 1-1. That's an elimination game between Sebring and Mariana. Wyatt Hunter steps in, and he gets hit by the pitch. Once again, our shout-out number, if you'd like to send a shout-out, send it via text message, 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450, our shout-out number. Maybe we'll get lucky and miss it. The thing might blow around us. Didn't miss it yesterday. And technically, we didn't miss it today. I mean, again, we are delayed. We were supposed to start at 10 o'clock this morning and didn't start till 2 local time. But the day before, it started darkening up and actually worked its way around us, and we were able to finish on day 1. This pitch high to Connor McSpadden. He is the leadoff hitter. McSpadden struck out his first at bat. Next pitch from Perkins. Swung on and popped up, out of play, right side. Wait, no. It hit the light pole and bounced back in. Two strikes now to McSpadden. It's a little bit of rain, but we're playing on. Not hard enough to stop the game. So the next one's outside for a ball. Actually, it's 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. First and second. 1 out for Maddox Taunton. The first pitch outside for ball 1. Delivery in the dirt for ball 2, 2-0. Well, if you need a sports fix 24/7, live or archive, you can get it on JockJive.com. We have multiple channels with multiple sporting events and shows from practically every level of competition. Next pitch high for a ball. Here on JockJive, there's the ACCC, the GCAA, Georgia Military Channel, Dixie Youth Baseball, Dixie Baseball, Georgia Highlands softball channels, and so much more. JockJive.com for those with an insatiable sports appetite. Our Summer of Dixie. Florida and Alabama Dixie Youth Baseball State Tournaments currently being broadcast this week. World Series coming up. Ball 4 to Taunton, and the bases are loaded. Well, a big opportunity for Liberty County to try to get back in this game. Bases loaded with 1 out. 3-4 hitters coming up. Jay Brown, the batter, swings and misses for strike 1. Jay started out at shortstop, now pitching. Perkins, 0-1 pitch. That one is taken outside for ball 1, 1-1. Wyatt Hunter at third base, Connor McSpadden at second, Maddox Taunton at first. Full of dogs here in the third. This is popped up to the shortstop, And the catch will be made by Jackson Williams. That's a big out, number 2. Two gone for the cleanup hitter, Jackson Mayo, who walked and scored his first at bat. First pitch from Perkins. Just off the dish, outside, ball 1. Liberty County with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Trailing 11-3 in the bottom of the 3rd. The next pitch swung on and fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Well, just missed. In fact, Perkins, you could tell from his body language, he thought it was a strike. It's called a ball, 2-1. He gave that body language as, really? The 2-1 pitch. That's outside for a ball, 3-1. Well, there's no room for Jackson Mayo. Mayo ahead in the count, 3-1. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Perkins has walked 2 and hit 1 here in the inning. The 3-1 pitch. Reached down for and grounded. Past the shortstop into left center. Base hit. 2 runs are going to score on the play. And Mayo slides in safely with a double. Hunter and McSpadden score to make it 11-5. Next batter, Michael Glisson, takes it outside for ball 1. Glisson reached on an air and scored. They've moved to the 6th now in the AAA traditional. Still tied at 1 apiece. An elimination game between Sebring and Mariana. Good pitcher stool over there, I would imagine. Some good defense, too. Swing and a miss at the next pitch. 1-1 the count. One pitch. Inside corner. Call strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, but also 2 in. Liberty County down 6, 11-5. Game scheduled for 6. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Every time it looks like Blountstown is about to inch its way to the mercy rule, Liberty County answers. They're checking on the pitch count for Perkins. I believe they said 33. The noise you hear on the field to my right, apparently a leadoff double to begin the top of the 6th inning. Well, that may actually be the bottom of the 6th inning. It was a leadoff double, though. We'll keep you updated. We'll give you a final score as we get it. 2-2 pitch misses for ball 3. Full count to Glisson. Number 5 hitter in the order. Perkins from the stretch. His 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Well, Liberty County does get 2 runs after Blountstown scored 4 in the top of the 3rd. We head to the 4th. It's now Blountstown 11, Liberty County 5. You're watching live coverage from Mariana, Florida, here on JockJive.com.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth Program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight glaring on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone, except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
An exciting game over on field 4. Sebring, it appears, has taken the lead in the top of the 6th inning. Or did they get an out? Let's see. Apparently the catcher dropped the ball at home plate. So, and yeah, run scores 2-1. Sebring in the top of the 6th inning. A great game over there in that AAA tradition. Meanwhile, here in the B division, Tyler Jones leading it off. Lefty against the right-hander, Jay Brown. This pitch hit into left field, base hit. So a runner at first for Jackson Williams. Defensive changes for Liberty County. Number 1, Riley Edwards, has gone back in. I believe they said he's at second base. Number 15, Dylan Chester, is in the game and left. Williams singled his last at bat. He bounces this one over to second. Knocked down. The flip to second for 1. No throw back to first. And yes, confirming that was the number 1, Riley Edwards, making that play for 6, fielder's choice. 1 out for Brahim Washington. A good one over there in the traditional bracket. Sebring and Mariana, an elimination game, and apparently a play at the plate. The ball was dropped by the catcher, and Sebring with a 2-1 lead in the top of the 6th. Bouncing ball to third. Washington will be safe at first, but they do get the out. 5-4 on the fielder's choice at second. Jackson Williams retired. 2 away. 2 outs, 1 on. Blountstown has played it at least 3 runs in every inning so far, but 2 outs and a runner at first. Cadence hires the batter, and he bunts it right back to the pitcher. The throw to first will be in time. First time today that Blountstown fails to score. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Blountstown 11, Liberty County 5 here on JockJive.com.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight clearing on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone, except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
We have a new pitcher for Blountstown. It's number 6, Jackson Williams. Also a new right fielder, number 33, Alex Dunlap. For Liberty County, 6, 7, and 8 due up. Dylan Holcomb will lead it off. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. It's now 8-0 Mariana, top of the 4th in the Ozone State Tournament. That's an elimination game. Mariana leading Chipley. Swing and a miss. We update scores on the JockJive Facebook page. Another reason to like us on Facebook. Feel free to send your shout-outs and best wishes and congratulations, etc. once we post the scores. Breaking ball hit past the pitcher, but over to the shortstop, Williams, or to the new shortstop, rather. The throw to first will be in time. Good play. 6-3 put out. We'll have to see who that shortstop is now, as Jackson Williams is now in pitching. One out for Renner Roberts. Don't forget, DVDs just $10 per game plus shipping and handling. Email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. Renner Roberts had an infield hit his first at bat. Also scored part of a 3-run second inning. 1-0 pitch. This bounces in there for ball 2, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Fooled him on a changeup, swing and a miss, and the count now 2-1. Game times again today: 2, 4:30, and 7. Originally 10, 1, and 3. Misses for ball 3, 3-1. Mariana has the tying run on base in the AAA traditional bracket. Bottom of the 6th over there, 2-1. Sebring leads it. Good game. Breaking ball. Got a piece of it. 3-2 the count. Once again, if you'd like to send a shout out, send it via text message. The number for this game, 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. That one hit up the middle. Another nice play by the shortstop. The throw to first, not in time. Well, you could see how you could score that one an error, because the ball did hit the glove. The play could have been made. I'm going to score that one unofficially an error with 1 out. But again, I'm not the official scorekeeper. Either way you look at it, runner at first for Liberty County. Going to have a runner for Roberts, number 82, Conyers. First pitch of ball, the throw to first, not in time. Been told the shortstop is number 4, Brahim Washington. Swing and a miss. Jackson Williams from the stretch. His next pitch is taken outside for a ball. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two delivery. Curveball hit left side. Into left field. Base hit. Throw to second. Close but not in time. 2 on for Liberty County. Big opportunity here as they are down 6. They have scored 5 over the last 2 innings and hope to take advantage of the fact that Blountstown did not score in the top of the 4th. First time that Blountstown hasn't scored today. Number 9 hitter, Cy Shiver, shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a wild pitch. That's going to get the runners up a base. Both in scoring position now. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Shiver singled in 2 runs his first at bat. This pitch taken low and outside for a ball. Hit foul. Beyond the first base dugout. Mariana has tied the game at 2 apiece against Sebring. Two-two in the traditional tournament. Good game over there. Sebring had scored a run in the top of the 6th. Mariana answers in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next pitch to Shiver is fouled back. Runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. Liberty County trails 11-5. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Jackson Williams, the third pitcher used by Blountstown today. Check swing. Strike 3. Shiver out on strikes for the second out of the inning. Liberty County was retired in order in the first inning. Scored 3 in the second, 2 in the third. Got a chance to score here with the top of the order at the plate, but again, 2 outs with 2 on. Connor McSpadden, the batter, and he hits the first pitch foul left side for strike 1. Looks like Mariana has won at a walk-off against Sebring. Great game over there in the traditional tournament. Next pitch to McSpadden and bounces in there for a ball. Great comeback by Mariana for the 3-2 win to eliminate Chipley. Actually, that was Sebring, excuse me. One-two pitch to McSpadden. That one misses for ball 2, 2-2. Rain starting to fall again lightly. As that pitch, well, actually was not 2-2. As that was a strike. Maybe it was 2-1. Line drive, base hit, center field. 1 run will score. They'll hold the other runner at third base. RBI single. Conyers will score. And it's now 11-6. Maddox Taunton 0 for 1. He's popped up to left and walked. Williams from the stretch, his 2-out pitch. In the dirt, underneath the glove of the catcher. A pass ball that will get McSpadden to second base. And again, both runners in scoring position. This is popped up to first. And backpedaling will be the first baseman, Jones. He will make the catch. And the inning is over. Well, Liberty County doesn't come up empty. They do get 1 run. Had an opportunity for more, but at least they do plate 1 run. And as we head to the 5th, game scheduled for 6, it's a 5-run game here on JockJive.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
Mike Rounder back here in Marianna as we head to the top of the fifth. Game scheduled for 6, a 5-run lead for Blountstown. They led 7-0 early. Liberty County, though, with 6 runs over the last 3 innings. First pitch taken for ball 1. This is Cadence Hires at the plate. Quickly 2-0. Next pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 delivery. Foul back, 2-2. So it looks like it could be a good start to the day for Marianna. The Marianna Ozone team was up 9-0 last I checked. And the Marianna AAA traditional team with a walk-off win. A walk-off hit by Caleb Thomas. The winner, Sebring, has been eliminated 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off. Still to come on this field, we'll have another elimination game between Shalimar and Fort Meade. Fort Meade lost a tough one last night, falling to DeSoto County 12-9. That's outside, ball 4. Sends up Cole Watson. First pitch high for a ball. One misses for a ball. And we'll be down to the final 4 teams here in the B division after today's game. For eliminating a team in this one, Shalimar or Fort Meade will be eliminated next. And then a winner's bracket game later tonight between DeSoto County and Franklin County. And in the AAA traditional tournament, with Sebring being eliminated, they're down to the final 4 teams there. This pitch, oh, caught a ball. Okay. Inside for a ball 4. 2 on with nobody out. And the pitch, I believe that's Boosie Ingram at the plate. First pitch taken for ball 1. This pitch bounces in there for a ball. The runners are going to advance. The throw, the tag. Did they get him? Base umpire asking for help. Calls him safe. Well, the base umpire didn't have a good look at it, so he asked for help from his home plate umpire, and kind of a pause there, but the runner was called safe. So Hire safe at third, Watson at second. Both runners in scoring position with nobody out. And a bunt right back to the pitcher. But no throw. Now the throw back to third, and they got the runner caught in the pickle. The throw home, and he's out at home plate. That'll be a fielder's choice for Ingram, who ends up going to second on the play. Runners at second and third, and there's your first out of the inning. One 5-2 on the putout. Back to the top of the order. Actually, no, this is Dan McDougall. Sorry. First pitch is taken for ball one. And that pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. Runners at second and third. One out. Blountstown 11. Liberty County 6. Another play, pitch in the dirt, rather. 2-0 the count. The one-out pitch from Brown. Swing and a miss. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Actually kind of tailed away from the batter. And the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit to third. The throw will come home. The tag is late. Not in time. Watson scores. A runner going to second, and they're going to get him out at second. But another run will score. It'll be a fielder's choice for McDougall, but then out at second base. 2 outs, and it's now 13-6, and the base is empty for the top of the order. And the first pitch to Whitworth is popped up to the shortstop, and the catch will be made for the third out of the inning. 2 runs come across the plate for Blountstown. They extend the lead to 7. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 13-6. 7-run lead for Blountstown over Liberty County here on JockJive.com.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game. And all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do. And it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
Bottom of the fifth, Liberty County sending up 3, 4, and 5. And the first batter, Jay Brown, sends it out in the left center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Brown on his way for 2, and now rounding second, heading to third. The throw, the tag, he's out. Brown trying to stretch it into a triple. There was no hesitation. His coach said, hey, I've got my hands up in the air. That means stop, but he kept running. Good rule of thought, too. If you hit the ball to the left side of the field, you don't necessarily want to try to make an effort to get to third on a shorter throw. That'll be a double for Brown. One away. Base is empty for Jackson Mayo. He hits this one out of play right side. It bounces over on field 4. That was the first hit of the game for Brown. 13-6. Another thing, too, when you're down 7, you need base runners. This is fouled back. 2 strikes now on Mayo, who doubled in 2 runs his last at bat. We're in the bottom of the 5th, game scheduled for 6. An elimination game here in Mariana. That one's high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Williams delivers in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. That's in the dirt rather for ball 3. Full count. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Mayo out on strikes for the first out of the inning, or second out of the inning. Well, Liberty County down to their final 4 outs of this tournament. Michael Glisson will bat with the bases empty. First pitch from Jackson Williams. Hit out of play for strike 1. Next pitch. That was low for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Williams looking for back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-2 delivery. Ground ball, right side. Second baseman is there. Throw to first will be in time. 4-3 put out, and the inning is over. Liberty County goes somewhat quietly here in the 5th. We head to the final inning of play. It's Blountstown 13, Liberty County 6 here on JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
Final inning of play here in the AAA B division. Elimination game between Blountstown and Liberty. Liberty County. Blountstown on top, 13-6 as we head to the top of the sixth. Isaiah Perkins will lead it off. Yep, Marty Pullman just texted me as you walked over. Tanya Cox giving me a score, but Marty texts me to let me know it's 10-0 Mariana going to the bottom of the fifth. So they could be heading to a mercy rule in that Ozone game. Mariana taking on Chipley. First pitch high for a ball to Isaiah Perkins. Perkins today, a bunt single, a ground out. Also, we had runners interference that ended the third. This one's in there for a called strike. You know, Blountstown led this one 7-0 in the second inning. It appeared we were heading for a mercy roll, but we will end up going the distance in this one. Next pitch, hit right side, over to second. A throw to first, in time. 4-3 put out. One away. One out for Tyler Jones, who singled his last at bat. 1 for 2 today. Jay Brown still on the hill. He delivers a strike, 0-1. So 4 teams left in the AAA traditional tournament. South Sumter, Spring Hill American, Mariana, and Holmes County. We'll have 4 teams left after today in the B division. As that one's taken off the plate for a ball. DeSoto County, Franklin County undefeated. Either Shalimar or Fort Meade will be eliminated next. Swing and a miss. Jones out on strikes, 2 away. That is the first strikeout today for Liberty County pitching. Base is empty with 2 outs. Jackson Williams, the batter, 1 for 3. And in the Ozone State Tournament, that pitch inside corner called strike. You've got Sebring and Franklin County undefeated, along with Graceville. Sebring, Franklin County coming up tonight at 7. Mariana on their way to eliminating Chipley. It's 10-0 in the bottom of the 5th. DeSoto County will face the winner of that game tomorrow morning at 11. And then another elimination game coming up between Liberty County and Spring Hill American at 4:30. Ground ball left side, over to short. The throw across, got it. 6-3 put out for the first time today Blountstown is retired in order. 1, 2, 3. Last hope for the Bulldogs of Liberty County. They will send up 6, 7, and 8 when we come back. They need 7 to tie, 8 to win it here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight glaring on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
New pitcher, number 3, Cole Watson. He'll face 6, 7, and 8 for Liberty County. Swing and a miss by Dylan Holcomb. Holcomb 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Next pitch in the dirt for a ball, 1-1. 13-6, Liberty County trails. Facing elimination, they've got 3 outs to try and score 7. Next pitch from Watson. Outside the dirt for a ball, 2-1. Coming up next, another elimination game on this field. We'll have Shalimar and Fort Meade. Rain's starting to fall again as the 0-1 pitch is inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Or 2-1 the count, I believe. Yep, that's actually 3-1. That's ball 4. We'll send out Renner Roberts. Timeout call, though. That's down. We'll have a conference on the mound. It may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have JockJive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to NCAA Division I, literally from every part of this country, large productions or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email info@jockjive.com. Number 2 going to go in and run at first base. Wyatt Hunter. Roberts takes ball 1. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers. Need your help to get there this summer. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. A pitch high for a ball. 3-0 the count. And there is ball 4. Final score, Marietta 10, Chipley nothing in 5 innings in the Ozone tournament. '82 is going to go in and run. Roberts will go in and run at first base. First and second with nobody out. Liberty County hoping for a big inning to try and force extra innings. Not sure what changes are being made now. We're going to have Riley Edwards at the plate. There's been a question about putting that runner at first base. Well, now Roberts is going to go into first, okay? Conyers will not run. First and second for Riley Edwards, who's 1 for 2 today. First pitch outside the dirt for ball 1. 13-6. Liberty County down 7 in their final at bat of this tournament, unless they can rally. High and away with the next pitch for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, that's high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out with 2 on. Liberty County needing 7 to tie, 8 to win it. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The next pitch, that's across the plate for a called strike, 3-1. Marietta Ozone will play DeSoto County tomorrow morning at 11. Next pitch inside, corner. 3-2. Full count. Cole Watson battling back. His 3-2 pitch. Curveball hit past the third baseman down the left field line. That's going to play to run. The throw to the plate. A good throw. It gets away from the catcher, but the runner will hold at second, and his coach over at third visibly upset, saying you could have come all the way over here to third base. It's a 6-run game with nobody out. Base hit down the left field line to plate Wyatt Hunter. First and second for Cy Shiver, who takes strike. Well, no, excuse me. It was across the plate, but called a ball. Shiver 1 for 2 in the game. One-0 pitch. That's on the inside corner. Called strike. 1-1. Top of the order on deck for Liberty County. Can they rally from 6 down now? That one is there for a strike. 1-2. Watson from the stretch is 1-2 delivery. Grounded right side, past the second baseman. It's going to roll all the way to the warning, well, just shy of the warning track. A run will score. They'll hold the other runner at third, Look out, here comes Liberty County. It's 13-8. 2 on with nobody out. A double for Shiver. And the top of the lineup coming up. Connor McSpadden. 1 for 2 today. He singled his last at bat. It was 13-6 entering the inning. It's now 13-8 with nobody out. The first pitch upstairs for a ball. 1-0. Blountstown needs 3 outs. Liberty County needs at least 5 runs. 5 more runs. That one is up high for ball 2. 2-0. Maddox Taunton on deck. Next pitch up and high again. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. And the 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1. McSpadden looking to add to their run total, but he'll take instead ball 4 to load the bases. Bases loaded with nobody out. That means the tying run is on deck. And that's going to be it for Cole Watson. He faces 5 batters. He walked 3 and gave up 2 hits. New pitcher will face Maddox Taunton. And number 4, Brahim Washington, will come in and pitch. Bases loaded for Liberty County. Nobody out for the numbers 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Can they rally in their final at bat and keep their tournament hopes alive? Let's get to your shout outs at 352-258-8450. Good game, Corbin Cook. And Sheila loves you. Another shout out. Great job, Riley Edwards, Nana and Papa, Liberty County. Appreciate it, guys. If you want to send a shout out, send it via text message to area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Or if you want a DVD copy of any of the games in the state tournaments, simply email info@JockJive.com and we'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@JockJive.com. Bottom of the 6th. Blountstown 3 outs away from advancing and staying alive in the losers bracket. Liberty County 6 runs away from a walk-off win and staying alive themselves, or if nothing else, 5 to get it to another inning. But Raheem Washington, the 5th pitcher used today by Blountstown, will try to come in and seal the deal. Maddox Taunton is 0 for 2 today. He popped up to left in the first. He popped up to third in the 4th. He's also walked. Bases loaded with nobody out. Washington from the stretch. And his first pitch. That one's hit into center field. Base hit. A run will score. The throw to third not going to be in time. And it's now 13-9. The tying run is coming to the plate. Still nobody out. here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It was 13-6. It's 13-9. Jay Brown doubled his last at bat. He takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Can Liberty County do the unthinkable? Next pitch. That one is there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. 7th batter to come to the plate here in the 6th. The 1-1 pitch. That's inside, ball 2, 2-1. Jackson Mayo on deck. Mayo doubled in 2 runs back in the 3rd inning. Liberty County trying to stay alive here in the B Division State Tournament. And that one hitting. It's 13-10. Base is still loaded for Jackson Mayo. McSpadden at 3rd, Taunton at 2nd, Brown at 1st. The pitch to Mayo. Swung on and fouled back, strike 1. A 3-run game in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tense moments now as Jackson Mayo represents the game-winning run. There's strike 2 to Mayo. Mayo has also walked and struck out today. The next pitch. That one hit in the air right side, but hooking foul and out of play. Washington from the stretch, his next pitch. 9 away for a ball. I think it's 2-2, but we'll see. I can't see the umpire when he makes that call. Doesn't matter. Swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout of Jackson Mayo for the first out of the inning. Here comes the 9th batter to the plate this inning. Michael Glisson. First pitch popped up but out of play. Strike 1. Bases loaded for Liberty County. The tying run is on base. The winning run is at the plate. Glisson has reached on an error, struck out, and grounded out today. Looking for his first hit. Boy, it would be a big time for it. He lays off the high pitch to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. 4 runs in for Liberty County. The next pitch. He lays down a bunt, but foul for strike 2. I'll look for him to be swinging away here with 2 strikes. Loser will be eliminated from further play. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Out of play. Glisson staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out, and the base is loaded. Liberty County down 3. Bottom of the 6th. Last at bat of the game. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder to first. That'll get a run in, but that's also the second out. 3 unassisted. An RBI for Glisson, and it's a 2-run ball game. Both runners in scoring position. They've batted around here in the 6th. Dylan Holcomb led off the inning with a walk. He's looking for his first hit today. 2 outs now. And the score 13-11. Blountstown 1 out away from victory. Liberty County 2 runs away from sending it to extra innings. 13-11. It's been a 5-run inning for the Bulldogs in their final at bat. The first pitch a little bit high for ball 1. Dylan Holcomb. Chance to be a hero. Represents the game-winning run. Catcher sets up inside. Washington from the stretch in the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Next pitch from Washington. Chased one up high out of the strike zone. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now Blountstown 1 strikeout away from advancing. The 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt for a ball. Runner thought about coming home, but will stay at third. And the count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-run game here in the 6th. A 5-run bottom of the 6th for the Bulldogs. And a swing and a miss. The ball game is over. Blountstown going to get the victory. Washington with a big strikeout. 2 big Ks in the inning. Liberty County, give them credit. They battled back, but just dug themselves too big of a hole. They trailed early 7-0. They do rally to score 5 in the 6th, but they come up a little bit short, and they fall by the final score of a 13-11. So Blountstown will advance. They will play against the winner of tonight's game between DeSoto County and Franklin County. That game will be at 5 o'clock on Field 3. Stay tuned. We'll try to get the award ceremony. The speaker is located down on the field, so we have a hard time getting the public address announcer, but we'll certainly do our best to try and get you some audio from the award presentation, elimination ceremony coming up here on JockJive. Final score, once again, 13-11. Blountstown gets the victory to stay alive here in the B Division. Great game. Don't forget, coming up next, another elimination game between between Shalimar and Fort Meade. Stand by for the award ceremony. Let's see if we can listen in. All right, once again, congratulations to Blountstown and Liberty County. Game well played. We wish Liberty County a safe trip home. But they have been eliminated from further play here in the B Division State Tournament. Blountstown stays alive as they built a 7-0 lead after 2 innings, and at least after 1.5. Liberty County with a great effort in the bottom of the 6th inning, scored 5 runs but come up 2 runs short. Final score once again, Blountstown 13, Liberty County 11. Coming up next, Shalimar and Fort Meade, also an elimination game scheduled for a 4:30 start. We'll get pushed back just a little bit as they get the field ready. And that game will get started a little bit later here on JockJive. Until then, for all of us, JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout. So long for now. Good afternoon and God bless.